Hey.
New spot.
New place.
No more city boys.
I mean, this is still the city.
It's still technical. Lots of things are
We're
still
at the plaza
city
right now, dude.
Yeah, we're in the plaza. We're gay now.
It's where 2 mics got canceled.
Yeah.
2 open mics got shut down.
R.I.P.
Do you know what happened to Red Bar? Because I know what happened to, what was that other one? Grand Royale. Do you know what happened to Red Bar?
It was a similar situation.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
The locals do not like the comedy.
No. Not fans.
Nope.
I forgot to put on shades. This is humiliating.
Get you a good pair.
They like Casey Rocket, though.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, he's great.
That guy. He's so silly.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, the ceilings are 7 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's absurd. This is you described it as a hobbit hole before you moved in, and sure enough,
Yeah.
here we are.
It's perfect for me.
It's like the dimensions of the hobbit hole without the character that a hobbit hole would have.
Yeah, not the circle door either. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not in a hill.
I don't feel like a wizard's going to come through the door and send you on a quest to destroy a ring. It's going to be like a
crackhead.
A trans woman getting you to take her to a clinic.
Just 2 podcasters came through the door.
Yeah. A cowboy and a city folk.
Mm-hmm.
Dace wasn't here last week.
Nope.
No. And that episode really suffered numbers-wise.
Oof. Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't want to talk about it. I posted them at a bad time. The YouTube one takes forever to upload at my house for whatever reason. So I have to leave the YouTube app open overnight to upload it.
Mm.
And I forgot to leave it open. So then I checked it that morning because I usually can just post it right away. And then it needed another hour. And I didn't have work because of the weather. So I woke up at 10. So I didn't put it out till noon. Usually put them all out at 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to, tomorrow at 6 a.m. Well, tomorrow at 6 a.m. And this is coming out on Tuesday, so it's already out. But I'm on Cody Troutman's podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And we talk about, man, just edging.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know.
Did not have one serious conversation.
Mine was very serious.
Yeah. The juxtaposition.
A couple of people talked to me about it. They were like, that was really inspiring. I was like, well, I'm not really sure what was inspiring about that, but thank you, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's after you, it's like when you're at a show and you have a set that you don't love, and afterwards people come up to you and they're like, that was awesome.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Cody is always super infatuated with the mundane things. On my episode, he was like, so you grew up in a trailer park. Tell me what that was like. And then I'm like, yeah, it's a trailer park.
Compared to his upbringing, that's growing up on Mars.
True. And then he's like, so you worked at Walmart.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So wait, there wasn't any security at the entrance to your neighborhood?
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, whenever I went to go record there, the guy at the front, he was you have to stop. There's a visitor line to get in, and I'm talking with the guy. He's like, he just didn't say anything, so I was like, I'm here to see Cody Troutman, and he was like, okay, name, and I was like, Dace, and then he looked down, and he was like, okay, yeah, he went ahead and called ahead. You're good to go. And I was like, what the hell?
That's crazy. I didn't have that. Mine was an old lady, and I was like, I'm here for the Troutmans. She was like, enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
That is funny.
Yeah.
If someone who doesn't know Cody but knows who he is and wants to kill him, I'm here to see Cody Troutman. Okay.
Go ahead.
That is funny.
That is funny. Someone's there to assassinate Cody.
I'm here to kill Cody. See Cody Troutman. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the last episode. If a guy gets shot, just some random guy, it's way funnier to say he was assassinated.
Yeah.
It adds all this intrigue to it.
Yeah.
Assassinated.
Dude, I had some assassins after me today on Skyrim. I'm playing the shit out of Skyrim all
Dark
day.
Brotherhood? Are you going Dark Brotherhood, dude?
No, bro. They tried to kill my ass. I killed this assassin guy comes up to me. I killed him. Light work for the Dovahkiin. I loot him, and he's got a letter from the Dark Brotherhood, and they're like, kill Milder. That's my guy's name, Milder, dude.
You named your guy Milder?
Yeah, it's pretty sick. 2 U's.
Wait, what did you
really? I'm getting really into the lore of the game, dude.
What did you do to get that? Storyline? Why are they out to kill you?
Because I was just playing the game, just like being the Dovahkiin, being the Dragonborn and everything. So I was just walking around.
Is that a point in the main campaign where they try to kill you?
This guy tried to kill me, and then it was like
remember that.
Search Dark Brotherhood, and I was like, what the hell? And he had a letter, and it was like, kill Milder.
It's funny to make a character in Skyrim and just give him your name.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like, Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler's an elf.
Dace, the great Dragonborn.
I never really got into Skyrim.
Oh, it's been so much fun.
All those RPGs, I was just like, God, when does this get fun? There'd be so many options for characters. I'd be in a tizzy. I'd be in an absolute tizzy. I'd be like, just send me on a mission already. I don't care what my guy looks like. Let's just do this thing. I'd be like, do I want magical powers, or do I want to be really good with like a bow? I don't know. I could see a situation where I need both of those.
I'm a two-handed, like big sword / axe guy, and you don't have much defense when you have that. So dudes are like, if they're in range and they're shooting me with arrows, I'm just like tanking the arrows, and I keep running at them. I'm just like,
yeah.
Whenever they hit me,
that would bother me.
And they're just like, fuck. Keep shooting the arrows.
Yeah, no. I like a game where they've already made the character, and you can make some choices, but not too many. I don't want it to feel too much like the real world in a game. I got enough choices to make out here.
Sometimes it is overwhelming, a game that gives you too much. I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Tell me where to go and who to fight or whatever.
I think the game I got the deepest into, where I had to make the most choices, would be like Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah.
Or like Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy, pretty good.
It was all right, yeah. Once you finish the main story, all the side missions and stuff, I was like, I don't care about this.
Yeah.
Same with the Arkham games. I've never once found all the Riddler trophies.
I have. Because I just love those games.
That streamer, Kai Cenat, he's going to do like an Arkham marathon where he beats all the games.
Nice.
And I commented, I was like, are we talking Riddler trophies? Are we talking beating it?
Right.
Or are we just doing, the fun stuff?
I got all the Riddler trophies for the last one because there was like a secret ending if you 100% completed it, so I did that. But
yeah,
I definitely watched YouTube videos on how to do it.
I just went on YouTube and watched the ending.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So it's like, oh, look at that. That's interesting. Not doing that.
Yeah, you get an extra cutscene.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
Pretty good.
All the Valhalla boys did a Don't Tell this month.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
We were out and about.
Oh, yeah.
You guys if you haven't been to a Don't Tell show, you got to go.
Have to do it.
They're so cool.
So much fun.
Yeah.
They're the funnest.
I was in a comic
They always
book
sell
store.
out, too.
They always sell out.
Where was your guys' at? It's over there. You can talk about it.
Dust Bowl Lanes and Lounge.
Oh, like a bowling alley?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Off of 10th Street.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cool.
I was at a comic book store.
Nice. Yeah, like all the bowling lanes were like behind us.
Were they people bowling while you were?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No. We were competing with a noisy bar upstairs. Ben Griffith was on stage, and you could clearly hear a bunch of girls upstairs being like, Chuck, yeah! Then Caleb got on stage. That's the first thing he talked about.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you for addressing that.
Yeah, it was fun.
I was like, I was checking people in.
Nice.
I was too.
You were on the clock?
Yeah, you got on too. Yeah, because there were like 2 entrances. One was like, you could come down to the bowling alley from the bar upstairs, or there was like a door straight to the bowling alley. So I was on the staircase, and they when they come down, you're just supposed to be like, are you here for the comedy show? They say yes, and then you have to like check their last name, and you like click a box, and you're like, all right, you're good to sit wherever or whatever. And like, because I was at the staircase next to the bar, like half the people would look at me like I was crazy when I asked if they were there for the comedy show. They're like, no, we're leaving.
Yeah.
And then one guy was like, are you guys doing something down here? What do you mean? Look, you see all these people sitting? You see the microphone, the neon sign? Yeah, we're doing something. Skedaddle. Get out of here.
You weren't invited.
No, you didn't buy a ticket, you fool. It was fun, though. It was a good time.
Our green room was a private bowling room.
Yeah. The green room was sick.
But we didn't bowl.
We didn't. We weren't allowed to bowl.
Damn.
That was one of the first questions that was asked.
Dude, I got a vodka Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
A tall. I just asked for one. They gave me a tall.
Ooh.
And I set it down to go talk. To Ella, and then I came back. They took it. I was halfway done. They took it.
Where'd you leave it?
On a table.
Oh my god.
You know how much that was?
I don't even want to guess.
$12.
I guess I got 2 beers for that price.
It's not bad.
I got 3, but they only charged me for 2.
What?
Yeah.
Did you get a free drink with the show?
No, I think the one guy...
They should have done that.
I thought so too. I thought it was kind of bullshit they didn't offer that, but whatever. That's not on Taylor. That's on these cool venues downtown that charge you for breathing. My brother was talking about, what was that bar that opened next door to it that you guys went to?
Hillbillies?
Yeah, that used to be a different place that my brother went to one time. And he was telling me like all the bars downtown, you have to like pay to get in. And then he was like, sometimes you have to pay to get in and then pay again once you're in.
Ooh.
And then you order drinks and pay for those.
I've never been to a well, actually, no. I've been to that one arcade place. It's a $5 entrance fee, but it's like you can play any game you want.
Yeah, that
was awesome.
That's a clear investment.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting something back for that.
Flashback or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Place is awesome.
That place is awesome.
Yeah, that one makes sense. But like, I don't know, cool bars do nothing for me. Give me a nice dive.
Do love a dive.
That's what I'm into.
There's a certain charm about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that a lot better.
It's the alcohol.
Yeah, the alcohol.
Yeah. It's like
you go to a dive bar and you drink just water. It's not fun.
It's not like cool and young and fun. It gets right to the point. We all are degenerates. It's a Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. Let's fucking drink and play pool.
It's a Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, one time, speaking of like sad afternoons with degenerates, when I worked for FedEx, I had to deliver to a Hooters, and it was like in February, and I walked in at like 3 o'clock. The girl like working the front was in like a full body parka, and there was just like 4 dudes over 60 sitting at the bar, and no one else was in there. I was like, this is the saddest place. Oh. That's brutal. Imagine being all excited to see those outfits and just full body North Face parka. Can't even see her ankles.
God.
Because every time you'd open the door, it was like freezing. It was like 20 degrees outside.
Hooters is a disgusting place.
I think they're filing bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
They're done.
John Daly is going to be so sad.
Was he sponsored or something?
He like lives there.
Mm.
What'd you guys do during the ice storms?
Not shit.
I still had to work. So work.
Did you still have to go?
Mm-hmm.
You had to go in?
Yeah, I work at a hotel. We have like no days.
Was it sketchy driving there?
It wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. I mean, there was the worst thing was like one night after work, I was hungry and I didn't get any food or anything in preparation for all the snow and ice, and I wanted canes. So I was pulling off on Barry to the main street, and I took a right turn, and my car just slid completely. I couldn't do anything, so I was just like, woo! Just let it happen until it stopped, and then
Yeah, you can't fight it. That's where you get fucked up.
Yeah, I just sat there. There was a car behind me just waiting, and then halfway there, I decided, you know what, Canes is too far. I'm getting T-Bell, and I did, and they were none too pleased at the T-Bell. They were not excited.
Yeah.
Were you the only one there?
No, I wasn't the only one there. Half the town of Norman was there.
Really?
It wrapped around the Taco Bell.
Damn.
Yeah. Every degenerate who didn't get food, like me.
Yeah, it's a college town.
Yeah.
No one's preparing.
That's Whataburger, dude.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Whataburger gets it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wrapped around.
Dude,
You'll sit in the drive-thru for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I had an incident at Whataburger like 2 a.m. This dude behind me kept hitting the back of my car. just like barely bumping it, and it wasn't bad or anything. So I'm like, what the? He kept getting close. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I get out of my car, I go and look. There's nothing on my car, and I looked at him and I was like, hey man, you don't have to be so close. Like just get back. And he was like, what? And I was like, you don't have to be right on my ass. Just stay back a little bit. And he was like, do we have a problem? I was like, no, we don't have a problem. I just like my car.
Yeah.
You don't have to be so close. And he was like, okay. And then he like got super close again. And he was just a drunk asshole. And he was like yelling and shit. So I finally got up to the window. And I'm sure they deal with this shit all the time. It's the only place that's open late at night. All the drunks go there.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, this guy behind me, he's an asshole. Just letting you know. And they were like, okay. And then they shut the door. And all I heard was, we gotta stop. Like yelling to the kitchen. I was like, oh, shit.
Hey, if you could spit in his food, that'd really be doing me a solid.
Yeah.
I would give money. I'd give like $50 and I'd be like, I want you to like make that food disgusting.
Yeah. Can you put some spicy ketchup in his drink, please?
Yeah.
Please.
I want you to go to the bathroom and you know what? Dealer's choice.
Can you
Dealer's choice.
assassinate the man behind me, please?
Yeah, assassinate.
Would you mind assassinating?
Local drunk assassinated at Whataburger. I want
funniest shit, dude.
On April Fool's Day, I want people to like report murders, like crime news, but say assassinated for everything. Like obituaries.
Mm-hmm.
They just say they had a heart attack. It's like they were assassinated by
their heart.
By their heart.
Yeah, like Chicago doesn't lead the country in murders; they lead the country in assassinations. That's so much fun.
And they don't have gangs; they have assassins guild.
If I was like a news anchor, every time I saw murder, I would replace it with assassination. They'd be like, "You got to stop doing this." I'd be like, "Why? How come? They're not important enough?" I wonder what is the technical definition of assassin. Like, what's the distinguishing thing?
Does it have to? Does it have
leader?
Maybe political leader, or maybe it has to be contracted out.
Yeah,
by somebody.
It's got to be a paper trail.
Right.
Interesting. I watched it. I started a documentary last night.
That's not true. Lee Harvey wasn't paid by anyone. Well, probably was.
Yeah.
Probably was.
Yeah. I think he was, or maybe he was just mind controlled.
Was Tentacion, was he assassinated?
A lot of people think Drake did that.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
On what?
Drake does not seem like the murdering type.
No.
He's on SNL.
Yeah.
He's in Degrassi.
Yeah,
so is Snoop Dogg.
He hangs out with guys who like all have cases though. Like he stays clean because he's the problem with him is because he's a Canada resident. To come to America, he can't have a criminal record. I just found this out the other day because there's a bunch of like Toronto rappers who can't ever make it in America because they have a criminal record. So like he has to keep it clean, but like a lot of people think that he did it, and I apparently like XXXTentacion, like before he died, like a couple days before, he was like, if I die in the next couple days, it was Drake.
Whoa. Said that?
Yeah, he put that like on his Snapchat or his Instagram.
But for what reason would Drake have to?
XXXTentacion put out a song, and then like sometime later, Drake was on a song using like the exact same flow and cadence as XXXTentacion. And then X made like a huge deal about it. It was all he would talk about. And he was like getting insanely popular. There's YouTube documentaries about it and shit. But then if you look at some of Drake's lyrics around that time, and even like more recently, it sounds like he's referencing that. And then if you take it a step further, some people think Kendrick Lamar alluded to that situation in his Super Bowl performance.
In what way?
One song he performed, he was performing it like in the X.
Yeah.
And Kendrick was like a huge fan of XXXTentacion. He gave him like a huge shout out on Twitter and stuff at the time. But Drake is my friend, so I doubt it. He probably didn't do it. He's a good guy.
Has anything come out with the JFK files? Is that a thing that has even happened yet?
I don't think
this like 5 times.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna know that.
Yeah.
Because even if you let everyone know, someone was explaining this one time, like if you let everyone know what actually happened, like so much stuff has been redacted up to this point.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. Fuck it. But I started this documentary last night from 2003 called Capturing the Friedlands, I think is what it's called. And it's about this Jewish family. There's more to the story than what I saw, but I fell asleep pretty early. But basically, this married couple had these 3 kids. And the dad one time, I guess he got busted for like child porn. Because what had happened is like he had been mailed child porn from like another country. And then it never actually got to him. I think the postal service found it, and then they told the feds. So the feds were like, "All right, let's do a sting." So they sent a letter to him, and they were like, "Hey, since we gave you something, you need to give us something." So he mails some sort of child pornography, and the note says like "enjoy" with like an exclamation point. So then they're like, okay, so we got something. So then the one federal agent like dresses up as like a mail carrier, brings him like a magazine, and he's like, thanks. Then the federal agent waits like an hour, comes back, and the only change is like he said he put on a blazer like over the mail carrier outfit, and he knocks on the guy's door and he's like, I'm gonna need that magazine back. I'm a federal agent. And he was like, what magazine? And he was like, don't you recognize me? He was like, no. He's like, I was the mail carrier from an hour ago. He goes, oh, sure, come on in. And then they found it. But the funniest part was like they were interviewing like the mom and one of the sons, and just in like the most Jewish way possible, they would like the child porn would get brought up. They'd be like, yeah, but my dad got caught with some stuff. It was hilarious. Like they both made the exact same face. She was like, it's hard to believe we had such a happy marriage with everything going on.
Just like what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I was laughing so hard at that. I'm gonna watch it again tonight.
So that's life. Look.
Yeah.
What can you do? Dad like child porn.
Funny as it may seem, sometimes you get CP on your TV. But I'll tell you one thing. I didn't ask for it, but I got it through the mail.
I was thinking about like if they were interviewing just like a regular white family, like everyone would be crying about it. It'd be like this big sad thing, and the Jewish guys just like, ugh. Yeah, not great. It was fun. I've been on a documentary kick lately. I watched one about a cat cult in Washington.
Cat cult?
That's awesome. I'm joining.
Yeah, she started out as like a Pentecostal preacher, and then they just started morphing it with like Wiccan and like Hinduism, and then they finally landed at like cats are the saviors of the world and we have to save them all. I literally thought, I was like, Caleb could be talked into this.
I'm in.
If Caleb was like at a low point in his life.
My cat Isaac is Jesus Christ. Welcome back, Jesus Christ. That's what I said when we got him.
What a bummer that would be if God was a cat.
Isaac's chill, man.
Is Isaac the one with 3 legs, or is that the other one?
That's Tom.
Yeah.
Isaac's the gray and white, the white socks.
Yeah, dude. Just get you a Skyrim character and name him Tom.
A Khajiit.
My character is a cat.
Tom is a Khajiit. Or it's not Tom. Isaac is a Khajiit.
Yeah.
Is that a breed of cat?
No, it's one of the races on Skyrim.
It's
They're
the cat race.
people.
Oh.
Yeah.
You make a fine rug, kitty.
Pretty good.
They'll say that to you. There is racism in that game.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Pretty fun. It is.
What do they say about orcs?
I don't know. Bugger people.
Turn down your music.
Turn down your
Pull your pants up.
Well, no.
I know statistically.
Back of the carriage. Your card's still in the back of the carriage.
No, you can't vote. Are you nuts?
God.
That's a terrible idea.
There is racism in that game. They say all those things.
Oh man, that's funny. The crime rates with these orcs.
If I ever like get a new job and they ask me to send me a resume, I'm just gonna send them that clip.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Did I tell you about seeing like my like second cousin recently?
You saw your second cousin?
Yeah, I hadn't seen him since he was like a kid, and I guess he joined.
Just kidding.
he joined the military, and he's been in like Kuwait. And
second cousin is so funny to me. I don't know why.
Because I don't know
what is second cousin. What
I don't know if it's second cousin or cousin once removed. Because it's my mom's cousin's son.
Oh, I think that's. Is that second cousin?
Which one is it?
It just sounds like a genre.
Yeah, it does. It does sound like a genre.
Second cousin home from war.
Well, he was like, it was really funny because I haven't seen him since he was like a kid. We haven't talked in years. I don't even know his last name. And he was like talking about like he got shot in the ribs.
Whoa.
Like he's been like all over. And then he looks at me like I've been there for like an hour. We just all met at my grandma's house. And he goes, so what have you been up to? And I was like, no, just working. No, dude. I was like, just working, raising kids. And he goes, I thought you had a podcast. And I was immediately like, oh. Keep your voice down. I was like, yeah, I do. And then I immediately was like, how many of my family members are listening to this?
I don't know how many of my family members are. I think my sister listens.
That's good.
Olivia, if you're listening,
you're doing much better than your brother. I bet you don't have 7-foot ceilings.
She's got roommates.
Oh, he wins.
Yeah.
Roommates suck.
And she's surrounded by crime.
She's surrounded by assassinations.
Surrounded by assassinations in Chicago.
There's orcs everywhere carrying out assassinations.
Actually, apparently her neighborhood's like really fucking nice.
Yeah, that sounds
and her
right.
rent, I think, is still cheaper than this one.
Yeah, we talked about that. It's like what she pays like $700.
Not even.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. When are my kids going to start contributing?
Not for a long time.
Yeah, child labor laws are bullshit.
Well,
they can hand out stickers at Walmart.
Yeah.
For like a couple hours.
Yeah.
You haven't even gotten to the point where like they're like, Dad, I need money for
like
prom.
A skating rink or something.
No, yeah, right now they want money for like gumballs.
Right.
Or like to ride the little machine at the outlet mall. You know how back in the day there used to be like a thing out front of Walmart that you could like ride, but it wasn't really a ride,
Yeah.
It would just kind of move. Mm-hmm. They got those all over the outlet mall.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do. They got a Batman one.
They got a Batman one. They got like they watch a lot of old cartoons, and so they're all themed like those. So it's like Tom and Jerry and like Woody Woodpecker. They love that stuff. Man, I never have coins.
I always was so excited to get on one. I thought it was going to be so much fun, and then you get on it and it's just like,
yeah,
and you're like, this is lame as hell. This sucks.
We were walking around the outlet mall yesterday, and they kept wanting to say it, and like Harley would be like, we don't have money for that, meaning we don't have coins, and I just kept wanting to say louder, like, no, we do, we just don't have coins, not coin people. I have a debit card, no coins. I could ride all of these several times if I wanted to, but don't have coins, so what can you do? She just kept saying it. I was like, keep your voice down. You're embarrassing me.
It's like just letting everyone know that we're not broke.
Yeah, you're humiliating me right now. Tell them we don't have any quarters. All my money is digital.
Meme coin.
Meme coin.
Poop coin.
Doge coin.
Yeah, that one's still going, right? That's like a big one.
I think so.
That's the next step for the podcast. We have to do a rug pull.
Yeah.
A Valhalla coin.
Yeah.
Valhalla
Leave it
coin.
open for an hour and then shut it
call
down.
it poop coin, though.
I feel like there is a poop coin.
Funny.
I think there is a poop coin.
There's got to be a poop coin. There's no way there's not a poop coin.
My brother pooped coins once because he swallowed a penny.
That's
And
not
he,
good.
Yeah, he went to like the doctor and everything, and they gave him a utensil to like search through his because he has to find it.
Oh God.
yeah.
Poop coin is also a song by a group called the Creamers.
Wow. That's
Poop coin
tight.
price today, poop to USD live. Let's check it out. It's, I don't know what this means. It looks like it's doing good.
Imagine going bankrupt off poop coin.
Is it green?
Imagine, I mean, there's shit coin. I remember shit coin being a real one.
Yeah. Hawk to a coin.
Is there a cum coin?
But that one's fake, right? That was never real.
That was a rug pull. And there were guys on Twitter who were like, I spent all my savings on
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Apparently the guy who, this guy went viral for escaping from prison.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already raised $50,000 for Palestine because he created a fake meme coin and he rug pulled people and got $50,000.
Damn. I feel like the government's going to come down on you hard for that.
Yeah.
The government does not like supporting Palestine.
But damn, like he made out of prison $50K.
That's 3 strikes you're out, though. You escape prison, you do a rug pull, and you raise money for Palestine.
Yeah.
That's
They're
3
mad.
things they do
They are
not
mad.
like. Yeah. They're going to
very
assassinate his ass.
Yeah.
There's going to be a traffic stop, and he's going to have a gun. Caleb, would you be an absolute doll and get me a Truly, please?
Would you grab me another one too? Thank you. I love
What a
you.
guy, what a guy. What a fucking stand-up guy. He gets
What
me
a guy.
Trulies when I'm running dry. Do you like my song?
Yes.
Thank you.
I can't wait to go home and play more Skyrim.
Can't wait to go home.
I can't wait to go home and play more Skyrim. I mean, I can wait, I guess.
Can't wait.
Yeah, we're only like 30 minutes in.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah.
Skyrim, dude. Fucking Skyrim. I'm fully immersed in the world.
It's like all you think about.
I had so much fun. And my roommate, he's playing, I got him playing it too. And I'm with the Stormcloaks, the rebels.
And he's
And he's with the fucking Imperials.
yeah, the Imperials.
The goddamn Imperials.
Nice.
So there's a big rivalry in the house right now.
That's what's up. Is that like a game where there's like multiple endings?
I think so. Yeah.
Does it ever truly end?
Yeah. Like you
Okay.
can do all the side quests that are available and all of the missions and everything.
Aren't there like even bigger ones than that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the developers of Skyrim, they've made another one. They're making the newest edition of like the Skyrim type game.
Yeah.
But they made that other one Starfield. That was
Yeah.
They're making another Elder Scrolls?
Yeah. They just announced that they were making it maybe a year ago now, maybe a couple months ago.
They just started.
I think so. That's
That's gonna take forever.
They probably didn't just start, but they've probably been working on it like for ages because these games they're like the biggest blockbuster games that come out of the year whenever they do, and probably they've been working on it for a long time. But they just released that to the public that they are working on it and there's to expect one in the next couple years. So yeah, I'm afraid GTA 6 is going to be a
Dud.
dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Because everybody just is rushing it through.
No, they've already put so much work into it. It's not gonna be a dumpster fire.
Yeah, but they only just started working on it like about a year ago.
What? That can't
That's
be
what
right.
they said.
That
That's what
can't
they
be
said
right.
that they had
That can't
started
be right.
actually working on it.
Fake
like a
news.
year
That's
ago.
fake news
Fake
all
news.
day.
Maybe not. I don't know.
You sound like CNN.
There's no
right
way
now.
they started working on it a year ago. It was in high demand when 5 came out immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure just a couple years ago they.
I
announced
miss
that they
video
started
games
working.
when we were kids. When you didn't have to download shit, you just
Yeah.
pop the disc in and
Oh yeah.
play.
Oh yeah.
God, that was the best.
It was.
I've been like watching a lot of videos about Call of Duty. Call of Duty was so sick back in the day,
Yeah, dude. Even just like the menus.
Yeah.
Were so cool.
and it's so annoying now.
It's just ass. It's just another
Captain
cash
Price,
grab.
dude.
What?
Yeah.
Captain Price.
Captain Price.
Soap!
Yeah, the best.
No, soap, no!
I was more of a
best.
woods man myself. I always liked woods.
Oh, he had the Black Ops franchise?
Yeah.
There was a
The-
guy, the guy who voices
Reznov.
Ghost. He got asked in an interview. He was like, "Do people ever recognize you by your voice?" And he was like, "There was one time where this guy was like checking me out at a grocery store, and pause, and he was like, hey, do you like play Call of Duty?" And he was like, "No, mate, never heard of it." And so they like finish the transaction. He walks away and he turns around to the guy and he goes, "Stay frosty."
Oh,
And the guy goes,
oh man.
And then
coolest shit ever, dude.
Stay frosty.
Roll credits, Linkin Park. I've become so.
Oh yeah, you know, All Is Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so you
was
know
watching
what
that
it's
the
about,
other day.
though, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so at the end of that movie, like Germany gets rocked
Yeah.
in World
Yeah.
War One, and like everyone's sad. And when I was watching it, we both talked about this, but I was thinking if they just like pan to like a young guy with a big thick mustache, like looking down all sad, and then he pops up, he goes, "I know whose fault this is." And it's Hitler, and he's talking about the Jews, and then it just does the Linkin Park song at the end.
Nice.
And then at the end of the credits it says "Coming soon, all quiet in the bunker."
Yeah. Yes. And he goes, "What I've done." He just goes, "Wait a second." All's hot in the chimneys.
Whoa.
All's quiet in the showers. Showers are probably not quiet.
No.
No.
Probably pretty loud. Or watch Zone of Interest. The showers get pretty loud.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I did.
So
I
did
watched that one
Dace.
also. Yeah, it was brutal.
I like the music. Boy,
Music was Music was cool, and I like how they he like started like throwing up, and then they flash forward to like modern day, and then they go back to him, and he's like, he just leaves.
Yeah.
They were talking. I watched a thing about it. They were like, that's where like sociopaths will have moments where they kind of snap out of it for a couple seconds, and then they just get right back to normal.
Wow.
Crazy.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, because they showed the exhibit where
All the
people's
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah. Pretty rough stuff.
There's an exhibit like that at the OKC Bombing Museum. A lot
Yeah.
of people's shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes surprisingly indestructible.
Yeah.
Why
There's
don't they
always
just make
shoes.
all clothes out of shoes?
There's always. This is my new shoe jacket.
Yeah.
Pretty sick, right?
Then we wouldn't even have to worry about that, dude.
Yeah, the shoes do always last.
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually been to the Memorial Museum. I've just been to the memorial with all the chairs.
Yeah.
And there's like
Yeah.
big chairs and little chairs.
Yeah.
Not a lot of representation for like young adults there. There's no medium-sized chairs.
Well, it was people who worked there, and there was a daycare.
True. There had to be like a 19-year-old working at the daycare, though.
Yeah,
Maybe.
some intern.
Yeah. Someone was just getting people coffee.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I didn't know Quinn Snyder was at the Hawks now. Doesn't he look so fucking weird?
I don't even know who that is.
He used to be the coach of the Jazz, I believe. But I could have that wrong.
Get a load of this jazz.
Dude, I think Greg Popovich might be done.
Yeah, he's old.
Well, I think he saw Wemby was out for the season, and he goes, "Oh, whoops, I'm out for the season too."
Yep.
That's what I would do.
He's old.
I bet that lady becomes the coach now.
Yeah, first female coach in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet Pop would back that a lot.
Yeah,
so
'cause
she probably will.
She coached some games when he had his stroke or whatever.
She's just baffled the entire time. She's like, "How did you catch the ball just perfectly like that? How did you do that?"
Wait, you dribbled all the way to the basket? That was sick. Holy shit. You should go pro. Yeah, we're all pros. Oh my God. How much money do you make?
I bet she's really good at what she does.
My brother,
She'd be the lowest paid coach in NBA history.
dude. My brother was playing 2K, and like his baby daughter was like watching the game, and my sister-in-law goes, "Oh, she likes basketball." And he was like, "Well, I think she just likes video games." She was like, "Yeah, but she might like basketball. You could like play with her." And he's like, "Yeah, and if she works really hard, she can make an honest living in the WNBA." I was like, "Yeah, if she works her ass off,
Could get free college.
that's true. Free college would be nice, and then you can actually go make money."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, God forbid she gets drafted to like LA or New York. She's gonna have roommates her entire life.
Yeah.
She makes it to the NBA, she'll almost be able to buy a house in every state.
Yeah.
And that would be cool. You just marry an NBA player. Literally never see each other.
Never.
Why does the WNBA season happen in the summer?
Because it can't compete
I mean,
with like everything else.
yeah. Didn't Caitlin Clark's team add like a really good player this off season? I mean,
I have no idea.
I think I saw that like a 3-time champion in the WNBA is joining her team. So Caitlin Clark's about to get a ring.
Dope.
I do like watching Caitlin Clark games because it's just
Because you're racist.
well that, and it's the same reason I watch NASCAR. I'm just waiting for something bad to happen. Just waiting for a fight to break out.
Yeah, Joey Logano used to fight
Actually,
people all the time in NASCAR.
I rescind all of this. Caitlin Clark was in the box with Taylor Swift at a Kansas City Chiefs game. She's dead to me.
Oh.
Yeah. So I hope all those black lesbians who hate her beat the shit out of her all season.
What if Taylor Swift paid for your kid's college?
That would be crazy.
Would you forgive her?
Caitlin Clark?
No, Taylor Swift.
No, because I would be afraid that, like, I don't know. I think Taylor Swift made like a deal with the devil. Me and my brother were talking about it. My brother came to the show last night, and he was just really high the whole time.
He was. Reefer.
Yeah. He's got reefer madness bad. But he was, we were in the car, and he was like, something's up with Taylor Swift, dude. I don't trust her. he was like, something, she's on the devil's team. I don't know what's up with her, but I don't like it. He's like, I'm sick of her. I was like, I can get behind that. He's also telling me that, like, apparently Martin Luther King was doing like Diddy stuff before Diddy.
I think the CIA or the FBI faked that. There's like kind of like
trying to defame him.
Yeah, defame him. They kept on being like rumors about him cheating on his wife. Mm-hmm. Well, and, like the FBI was like behind that.
Well, those weren't just rumors. They had like recordings of him cheating.
No,
on his
they're
wife.
saying like they used to like do like recordings like that.
Yeah, no, there was a honeypot, but I thought Martin Luther King just loved pussy. That's not the intel I'm getting from my stoner brother.
So is the whole motive of the FBI or the CIA or whoever back then like to kill MLK or whatever? Is the whole motive just like, well, he's black, come on, we can't have
Well, it was that,
the same
and also
rights? Is
like
that what it is?
it was that, but it was also like the shakeup. It was giving the country like politically.
Yeah,
Everything was
same thing to Malcolm
destabilized.
X.
The FBI like status quo.
Who was Judas and the Black Messiah? What was the FBI killed that guy too?
I can't remember his name.
Let me see.
I was watching Malcolm X the other night. I've never watched that movie.
With Denzel.
Yeah, I've never watched it mostly because it's 3.5 hours.
Malcolm X pretended to be crazy so he could
Dodge the draft.
escape Vietnam. Yeah,
That movie is weird because, like, for the beginning at least, it's like just Malcolm X before it was Malcolm X, like dancing in dance halls with girls and then getting laid, and then the next scene it'll cut to him and Spike Lee being dressed in like pimp outfits, like frolicking in a park.
yeah.
I don't understand it. I didn't know what was happening.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, I think
Okay.
MLK was more like we're all equal, and Malcolm X was more like fuck white people.
It was like
Well,
violence and nonviolence.
Martin Luther King was like we should love each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, if they attack you, don't attack back. Malcolm X was like, arm yourself.
Yeah, by any means necessary.
Oh, shit.
That was his big thing.
Which they're kind of both right.
True. Yeah. True.
Boy, did they arm themselves.
Cut that out.
Cut that. Day said that. Day said that he wasn't here last week and he came back and he said that.
1 week in Austin, Texas.
Dude, speaking of, I saw a guy go on stage to Kill Tony, and he was like, I was having sex with this ratchet bitch, and like I was in her, and she started making the sounds. I was like, and just no one in the club laughed at all. And he goes, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not even doing it with y'all. And he just left the stage. Really? He just walked out. Because awesome. Before he came up, Tony Hinchcliffe was like, all right, up next. He goes, we know this guy. Uh-oh. And then he came up and he did that. And Tony immediately was like, yep, saw that one coming. And like Ari Matty was on the panel. And he was just like, what was that? What the fuck was that? My favorite clip of Ari Matty on a podcast is when he's on Whitney Cummings' podcast, and she's like talking about Beanie Babies. And she's like, did you guys have Beanie Babies? He goes, we had communism. We didn't have Beanie Babies. People were looking for their actual baby. Someone had eaten it because we had communism. Everyone was starving.
He's very funny. He has very good bits, well-constructed bits, a point every time, a funny point. I like him a lot.
He's not going to let you hit, dude. I just always see that in YouTube comments when people are like defending someone on YouTube. All the comments would be like, he's not going to let you hit, bro. Glazing is crazy.
You see on Twitter a lot where a woman will tweet about something that, you know, that's sexist. And there will be a guy in the comment like, I totally agree, blah, 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 I'm on your side. And everyone's like, she's not going to fuck you, bro. She's not going to fuck you.
I listened to Son of a Boy Dad, and they were talking about like one of them didn't understand what the term glazing meant. So they were explaining it. And then Harry Settle was on there, and he was like, later in the episode, they said someone was glazing. He goes, yeah, he was doing tricks on it. That's the funniest shit I've heard to me now. Now when someone says they're glazing, I was like, yeah, he's doing tricks on it right now.
Glazing's funny.
Doing tricks on it. That's hilarious.
With sports betting.
Yeah.
I thought you left that life behind.
Nah, brother, it's got me in its clutches. It's got me right in its clutches.
Back like you never left. Yeah, my favorite was like you got out with $365 and you immediately spent $400 on a cowboy outfit.
I did. I did. I got the app. I got a free bet, won $250 promo money that I can't pull out, but I can use to bet with, and those winnings I can. I bet all of that, turned it into $365, pulled it out, immediate cowboy outfit. Cowboy hat, $200 cowboy hat. No, $100 cowboy hat, $200 boots, like $60 pants, and a $50 shirt.
To be fair, you did look stunning in that outfit.
I looked it was good. So good.
Yeah, dude.
I'm going cowboy, man. I think I'm going to go cowboy.
You looked straight out of a Western.
That's my next move.
If you go
going to be
like
cowboy days.
Half cowboy, half what you are right now, and you get some tattoos, you will be like ChatGPT's definition of an Austin man. I literally saw a thing. Someone asked AI to like make an Austin resident, and it was like you with tattoos and cowboy boots and like a tank top, and then it was like a make Austin weirder. And they just kept adding to it. And the guy would be like, make Austin even weirder. And by the end, he was like dressed like a cowboy, but like everything was like gay pride themed. It's very funny. I like those things where like, they'll give like ChatGPT or whatever a prompt. Mm-hmm. And they'll just be like, More.
Yeah.
More.
Do you have any bets going right now?
No, I don't have any bets going on right now. I'm waiting.
These would have been good games to bet on right here.
Yeah, I don't like betting on the NBA because that's their job.
Isn't that where you made literally all your money? Is the NBA?
That is, hold on. That is where I got the $250 off the free bet.
Yeah.
Was an NBA game, and then after that, I stopped betting on the NBA. Started betting on college basketball because they're still hungry, and that's where I really made my money.
People said that defense. I remember I was like really young, and this guy was like, "Yeah, I don't watch professional sports. I watch college. They still won it."
Mm.
And I was like, "Okay, the guys on the best teams won it,
Yeah,
obviously." Also, why did you say you wouldn't bet on LeBron James?
because it's just a toss up. You don't know what's going to happen, and I don't really.
He's playing out of his mind lately.
I don't know that. I don't watch the NBA. I don't know.
Dude.
I don't watch any of this stuff. I don't know any of this stuff.
We wouldn't tell you.
I just look at the statistics that the app gives me.
Ever since we got Luka, he's getting his like sixth wind. He's so pumped to play with Luka. We stopped that Nuggets win streak.
Yeah, I saw that.
Beat him by 23.
I bet on Luka the first night that he played with the Lakers.
I wouldn't do that.
That bet got refunded because he played less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, he was coming off an injury.
Yeah.
He's figuring out his role on a new team. But see, like last night, he had 32 on Denver.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, he's back, baby.
Good.
He even said, he was like, I feel like my
married
old
Luka,
self.
do you think he'd cheat on you?
Me, personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What about LeBron?
Yeah, obviously. I'm pretty sure he cheats on his wife now.
What percentage of the league do you think cheats?
All of them.
Not all of them. I bet Shea doesn't.
There was... Yeah, I would actually go for that. I bet Shea doesn't.
Never will.
Because I don't think Shea likes messy.
No, he's a good person.
Yeah, he doesn't like
He's
making
the best
things messy.
person.
There was one guy on the Lakers. I don't remember his name. He was like a white guy. He was on the Lakers. No, he was on the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. And
Pau Gasol.
people would make fun of him for being like a super like stand-up guy. Like he wouldn't drink, he wouldn't smoke. And Shaq's whole thing was like, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let them get to you. And he'd like try to go to a party. He'd be like, you're not coming with us. You got to be a nice guy. He's just like, that was my whole job.
I like Shaq.
Shaq didn't know who Norm Macdonald was.
I know. I was about to mention that too.
What?
Yeah.
How do you not know who Norm
He
Macdonald
probably does
is?
know. He just doesn't know the name.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. It's definitely a situation like that. Like,
It's still infuriating.
there's no chance he never heard of those OJ jokes.
They were
SNL.
on that episode where Shane was on. They were asking Shane like basically like, when did you start making money? And he was like, I didn't have money for like 10 years.
Yeah.
He's like, I remember getting paid like $25, $50 a show and being like, sweet, I'm gonna eat Chipotle this week.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaq is like in shock. He's like, $50 a show? He's like, yeah, and that was like good.
Yeah.
He
That
couldn't
is
wrap his
good.
brain around it. Yeah, dude. $50
that's
for a
good.
show? That's like you tell your parents.
Yeah.
When I make $50 a show, I literally tell my dad.
I told everybody what I made on that. I had a show and I made triple digits, and I told everybody.
Yeah.
I told everybody.
Yeah, see, this is worth something.
Yeah.
This is all
I was
working
like,
out.
I'm not a loser, Dad.
Yeah, if you can make triple digits once a year doing comedy.
Brett.
No, it's not really not like
Is
that.
Brett moving?
Brett. Brett. Yeah.
I fucking saw her last night and she didn't say it. She didn't tell me.
She hasn't been talking to us lately.
She's a weird person. She thought.
She thinks I don't like her or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's not true. She'll never listen to this. She'll never know that. But and no matter how much I tell her,
That's a good point.
It's not going to make a difference.
I love Brett. And
I just give her shit. I just give her shit because every time I see her, she's like,
I love
"You want to hear
Brett.
my new jokes?"
My wife loves Brett, and I have to like convince her every time I see her. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of you.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
She can hang.
Freaking Brett. Now she's gonna be bopping around with Nick down in Dallas.
Down in Dallas.
Nick will
She
show
can
her.
just
Nick will show her the ropes, dude.
Yeah. All the mics.
She'll quickly surpass him. He'll be pissed.
Start getting bookings he wants immediately. But I remember like one of her first club gigs here. Me and me and someone, I can't remember. We were at the club and we were talking to Graham. And we were like, who's on this one? And he was like, Brett. And we were like, oh, nice. He was like, yeah, she's a girl and she's funny. So, yeah, she's going to get booked.
Mm-hmm. Also, for all the confusion, I was referencing Brett as in Dace's dad, Brett. Dace's dad is named Brett.
And he's moving to Dallas and he's going to quickly surpass Nick. I saw a picture of Nick yesterday. He was wearing a long sleeve OU shirt with shorts, high white socks, and like New Balance tennis shoes. I showed it to my brother. I was like, look at this guy. Look what he's wearing. And my brother goes, what a fucking dork.
Dork.
Dork is a very good word to describe Nick Kissy. He is a dork.
Yeah,
just
he's a dork.
Goof.
He's going to flame you when he sees this.
Of course.
Very silly guy.
He is a silly guy.
Second place last year at the Othello's Classic.
Wouldn't shut up about it, by the way.
I wish he would come up for this one. That would be fun.
Yeah. I think he probably will. He showed up for that Lawton competition.
Lawton's a lot closer to him than Norman, though.
Yeah, but only by like 40 minutes.
It's like an extra hour.
Eh.
I don't think he'll do it. I dare you, Nick Kissy. Come on Tuesday, you coward.
I hope he does.
Call in on Wednesday.
What if new Nick makes it and he doesn't?
I always like hearing Nick's new material.
Yeah. Yeah. He comes up and he's like, I've been working on this bit. And it's like, what is it? And he's like, gays are weird.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, is there anything more?
Gay people are weird because they don't have sex with women. And that's weird. And that's the entire bit.
It's like, go back to Harry Potter jokes, man.
It's hilarious, dude. I fucking love it.
He did have one bit at Lawton. I don't remember what it is, but it was really good.
The best thing he's ever done is he added the tag to the Harry Potter thing where he says, he's arguing with the little girl and he says, you're 7 and I'm 22. And it started out that way, but then he'd be like, little bitch.
Yeah.
Dumb little bitch.
Dumb little bitch.
This is the
Dumb little
funniest
fucking
thing.
bitch.
Dumb little bitch.
Yeah, I get this like kind of growly voice.
Dumb little bitch. That's a good tag. That's a really good tag.
An epic tirade.
Sometimes it would bomb, but when he would say that, people would start laughing. This is dumb little bitch.
I'll never forget his fucking tirade at Othello's against what was that guy? Chip Maxim.
Because he walked in on Chip. Chip didn't lock the door. And so Nick was like, oh, and he closed, and Chip came out, and he was like, what are you, fucking gay?
And we all thought Chip was gay. That's what was so funny.
I miss Chip, dude. Chip was so funny.
He's down in Florida. He's got to be like homeless now.
I heard that he's down there he's a newscaster.
That's what I heard, but I like to imagine. I like to imagine he's homeless.
He started out as a newscaster.
Yeah. He got, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but apparently he got fired for saying fuck on TV.
Oh, yeah.
If you look up his name on YouTube.
He had the QB sleeve with all his jokes.
Yeah, he had the Peyton Manning.
He'd go, what do we got next?
Yeah. He had all of his jokes there. And then Nick, whenever he went on his whole tirade, he was like, hey, here's my impression of Chip Maximum. Oh, we got to hear, bomb, 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 bomb. It was awful. He goes, boom, boom,
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
That was right in the peak of their beef too.
Chip was in the back of the room. I saw Chip go and just leave Othello's.
I forgot about that. What's funny is that it's not a funny joke at all.
No.
It's just fucking stupid.
No.
Just to go at one
The
person.
fact that he's like, this guy fucking sucks. I knew he was gonna bomb. But no, they're cool now though.
That's hilarious.
I miss Chip.
Chip doesn't suck, by the way.
Chip was the man.
Good guy.
He had good jokes.
Yeah, Chip was cool.
Some of them.
He was a character.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing well in Florida. I like to imagine that you're homeless because it's funny, but I know you're probably not. I just picture him on the streets offering his body for like places to stay. He's just hanging out with a bunch of Cubans who immigrated.
He sold his beret.
Yeah.
Good. Where are we at?
We're about an hour. We can promote.
Oh, you can finish your thought.
Oh.
I interrupted.
I just picture him hanging out with a bunch of Cubans who immigrated, and they call him Blanco. And he has to interpret for everyone. We need 5 quesadillas, please.
5 quesadillas. I'm doing a show tomorrow, but this episode's coming out after. But I was in Tulsa for an Evan Hughes show.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And then I'll be in Bricktown 2 months from now.
Cool. What do you got?
March 7th, that's the Othello's Comedy Classic.
I'm on that
we are all on it. It's going to be epic.
Yes.
When winter come out to that, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's a full house, and you'll see... It's fun. You see some people do well and some people bomb, and that's just as fun.
It is a good time.
Anyway, continue.
March 14th. Are you doing that with Jessica? March 14th?
Yes, I am. I am doing that as well. I forgot.
March 14th. Tyler, Caleb, Cody will probably be there too because he never misses out on an opportunity to do a show.
He is a slut for stage time.
He really is.
He has never told anyone no.
Doing the worst mics possible.
I
Like, every
respect it.
mic matters.
I heard about a competition 3 hours away in a garage.
Yeah.
The
March
winner
14th.
gets a stick of cheese.
That's at S&S. What is that?
Scissors and scotch.
Scissors and Scotch.
It's by Topgolf.
That is going to be a killer show. The Copper Valhalla and Cody Troutman. That's going to be kick-ass.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I've got right now.
Nice. I think Wednesday, February, what is that, the 26th, I'll be at the Ugly Flamingo to do a show. That's free. Come to that. And then on February 27th, I believe I'm popping in for a guest spot at Prohibition Lounge in Norman. Come to that. And then March 7th, I'll be at the Comedy Classic at Othello's. That's a Friday. Come to that.
Yeah.
And then March 14th with the boys for a show. Come to that too. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. That's the episode. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your cousins, tell your friends, tell your dogs. Don't tell your cat, dude. Bye.